I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see it in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Who am I gonna make you feel like? Slim waist got a face like moonlight. Push me to a new life. X-Cliff, so I knew I had to move right. I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new bite. So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, let me show you like. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my throne. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. Till I admit it, you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my throne. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. Till I admit it, you won't. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello, everybody,
afternoon.
and welcome
The
to
sun
today's
beaming
match.
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Kane. Threads one in. Messi is flagged offside. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. Messi. Looking to play him in. Swept in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Buendia just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Harry Kane!
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Tries to dink it through. Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Buendia. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a promising position. Oh, easy pickings there. Buendia.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Caicedo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Distributed tidily. Valverde. Very nicely done. Looking here to chip it. Chance! Wow, that's a fine save. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And we have our very first corner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's having a shot! It's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be.
And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Buendia. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And it's lofted through here. Konsa cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Sancho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? And he's intervened well there. Onana. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Watkins. Looking for options for movement. Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is no contest. It is a landslide. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution on the field. Number 10 coming on the field is number 7, McGinn.
Now it's Sancho. That's a sharp pass. And here's Watkins. "75 minutes played. Now it's Watkins. Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And he's being shifted off it. Konsa gets over and intercepts. And here's Watkins. And he's had a hit! And that has faded wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Banana. Coming on the field.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Number 44. Boubacar Kamara.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Watkins. Oh, that's fabulous.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Messi. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. And this is Kane. Can he finish? Off the post. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
We advise that anybody...
Mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. Dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo. I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose. Know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello, everybody,
and
and
quite a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of
match.
us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not the most convincing of passes. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Paul goes short. And the finish! And one more try! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tonali plays it short. Lovely feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. And this is Kane. He's got away. Kane. And that's not going to reach. Gordon. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Trippier attempts a clearance. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tonali. Barnes providing an outlet on that flank. Gordon. Now it's Gordon.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gordon is flagged offside. Elanga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Gordon, and he's searching through. Barnes receives it in a good position here. Trippier is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space, and that's a dangerous ball. Kane is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hall. Willock. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game...
Up he goes! He's got a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened? And he's following up!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kane.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Chance! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution.
Newcastle are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about.
Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pass is just off target. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Trippier.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he whips a terrific header. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Trippier with the short one. And that's been drilled in. Chance for a shot! Just off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one.
Talk to me, baby girl. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Got me weak. All I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity.
You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody.
evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Extraordinarily, we're already into the second half of the season here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good...
It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Smith Rowe, has all the ingredients to make a great number 10, Peter. He's excellent both on and off the ball, those half turns, the quick 1-2s.
There's shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United, after 19 minutes.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi. And it's Valverde. Fulham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through. Kane! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Harry Kane!
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Robertson, Messi. Now it's Kane. Valverde. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given, it always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
And Messi! Racing over the bar. Robinson. Messi. Looking for the run. Kane! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Berger. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. The pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Valverde. Well, he's seen that early, Used a certain sixth sense. Wilson.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
And this is Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. Smith Rowe. Now Anderson. Smith Rowe. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? A finish of true class. And with that, he takes home the match ball. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
There's the shot! And he's following up! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 72 minutes is
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, that's
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Jorge Cuenca spots it and intercepts. Chukwueze looking for options for movement. Robinson, he's found a way through. Drilled in low. Roll! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
the goal scorer after 81
Fulham
minutes.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Raúl Jiménez.
Fulham grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's free, he has got... And the shot!
Substitution on the field.
And he couldn't
Number
quite
32.
make it 6.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Coming on the field, number 24, number 22, substitution
It's their
on
second
the
corner of the
field,
game.
number 16, Berg.
Defending
Coming on to
of the
replace him
desperate
is
variety.
Number 6,
And
B.
now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Iwobi. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? And he's spooned it over the bar. Not the best
There will be
distribution
5
from the
minutes
keeper.
added time.
Nicely shaped ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Akanji. And that's that. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Kane walking off
And
with
now
the
the
spoils,
goal that we've all been
richly
waiting
deserved. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies
Hello, everybody,
and
and
quite
welcome
a
to
contest
today's match.
ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring show. And he shoots! Well, now has another go!
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Sarr opts for safety. Lacroix and Richards. Munoz and Richards. Lacroix and it's Lerma. It's a searching pass and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Pino.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good strength. Now it's Sarr. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Richards. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Lerma. Still goalless at the moment. Nicely weighted. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
United, after 33 minutes,
So we have the first goal.
number 10,
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Harry Kane.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Somewhat off target. Son Heung-min. Lacroix gets across to intercept that. And it's Pino. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mitchell is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Hughes gathers from the goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back. He's having a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Pino. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Messi.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Shot, surely! And it's come. Goal! Well, that is one way to stop him. Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Riyad. Johnson. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's well positioned here. Henderson gets it away. And that's a throw-in. Passing nice and neat. Shot a goal! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's been drilled in. And smartly reclaimed. Lacroix has got himself a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! And it's Messi. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's given the time to pick a pass. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
They came, they saw,
Kane
and
picking
they
up
were
the Man
sent
of the Match
packing.
award, and
Thank
no
you, everyone,
surprise
for your
there.
support today.
I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that you're ever loving. It's coming from the heart. It's clear that you're ever loving. We'll never be apart. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel real love. It's clear that you're ever loving and everyone can see. I wanna be someone that you can count on. I wanna be everything that you wanted me to be. Been waiting forever, I don't know how long. Before you came, everything else was so cold. I never thought something special I'd have or hold. It's clear that you're ever loving, I'm always by your side. It's clear that you're ever loving. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel 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 real love. Real love, real love, real love, real love, real love, real love, make you feel love, real love, real love, like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light of waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kisses are mountains. We're in all the colors, and all the colors in you. Yeah.